to BFTV. Today is the League 2 predictions video. So I'm going to start off in 24th for Macclesfield Town because they had quite a bit of a bad season last season, but they only just managed to get out of the relegation zone. So they just survived, but I think they'll go down this season. Just my opinion. Because they had Sol Campbell last season, but it didn't kind of work out for them. So, in 23rd, I've got newly promoted Harrogate Town. Don't think they'll stay up because it's a new league for them. First time being in it. Don't think they'll survive. So that leads me on to 22nd for Barrow. Newly promoted as well. Don't think they'll survive with a team like the teams that are in it, because I think they'll get battered too easy. New season, they won't like it. This is just coming off what I know. They won't even survive. The least amount of points they'll get is at least, say, 20, at least. And then surviving relegation in 21st, I've put Grimsby Town, who had an alright season last season before all the coronavirus stuff. So they'll just survive it going in. I think he'll be down to the last game where they'll be like fully surviving. So in 20th, I've got Morecambe. I was thinking about Grimsby and Morecambe, who will be like the one to go up, like both staying up in League 2 obviously. But Morecambe, I've put 20th because Grimsby will struggle the most. But Morecambe could actually try and push higher in the table. But I've put them 20th because they need to do transfers in this transfer window or they'll go down. 19th, I've put Oldham. They have got a few players of Bolton with the likes of David Wheater and Felipe Morias, which, come on, experience-wise, they're alright, but it's not the players you need to try and stay up. That's why I've put them so low, because I think if they don't get more experienced players in, they won't be able to stay up for as long as, say, the next 2 seasons. Because even if they survive this season, next season they could be relegated. So in 18th I've got Crawley Town, which not too much to say about them. Then, yeah, literally, just survive. I think they'll just survive on skin of the teeth from, it'll be like tight between 18th to 21st, they'll be tight to even just survive. 17th I've got Walsall. They have took one of our players back in Aaron Otzuma, who's not been on form for them. So I think they need to do transfers if they want to stay up in the league. See, I've not even heard anything, no business done for them, so that's a struggle. So they've got to the season starts at September 12th. Even if they've got us first, they're not winning. They're not winning. 16th I've got Port Vale, who've joined Bolton back in the league. So this is a fact. Back in League 1, when it was Bolton v Port Vale, we ended up beating them 3-1 to put them down. May come to a shock to you, but Bolton have put clubs down in leagues. 15th I've got Exeter City. I was thinking of putting them higher, but it's not the right time for them to get promoted yet. So in 14th I've got Cheltenham Town. Same as Exeter. I did want to put them higher, but yet no, not the right time to go playoffs or anything yet. So 13th I've got Cambridge. They are a decent side. Bolton have struggled against them before in like cups and all that lot. But mid-table for them will be good because next season I think they'll try and go up a gear. 12th I've got Mansfield Town. They have signed about 6 players, 3 which Bolton wanted, but I've put them 12th because I think it's not the right time. You never know. Even the results-wise, like I've seen some last season, they were losing to teams they should have won, which is quite a shock because they were the underdogs to go back into League One, but they lost the last game, and then Plymouth won, and then that automatically sent Mansfield back, dropping like 5 places. 11th, I've put one of our enemies is Forest Green Rovers. Don't like the club, never have, never will. You're 11th, stick with it. Don't care what you all say. I'm sticking with it. You can all suck Doige, I don't care. 10th, Colchester United. Decent side. Got growth to do well. 10th, maybe push to 8th this season, I think. So 9th, I've got Carlisle United. One of Bolton's tough games that we can't seem to get more than 2 goals from. Because we've played Carlisle in a friendly last season. We only beat them 2-0. And that was at Carlisle's ground. So I think this season we could actually push and get more goals with the attack force we have. So Carlisle will stay 9th with the transfers they need to do quite a lot. 8th, Bradford City. This might come to a shock. I've put Bradford 8th. I was thinking of putting them 4th, but no, because I think it's not the right time. 7th, I've put Southend. They got relegated with Bolton, so they will try and scrap any type of points they want. They've got transfers. They've got the transfer window to do business, anything, anything. But 7th will just hit playoffs. So I think they'll get to the final of the playoffs, and I think they'll lose. And that will bring morale down, everything down, because they'll be back in League 2. They'll have new teams coming in, new everything. No, they'll lose it. 6th, I've gone Scunthorpe. So, Scunthorpe, I thought, decent side, they'll do well. But last season, I think they finished near in the mid-table. But I think this season they'll push for 6th because they've got new teams coming in, with the likes of Barrow, Harrogate, Bolton, Tranmere, Southend. They'll try and scrap points against them. Right, that leads me on to 5th, which is a kind of a rival for Bolton. I've got Salford City, who have took Jason Law on a free transfer from us, which is decent because he's a holding CDM with experience with being at Bolton for the past 5 plus years. So he's got experience in there. Plus they've got loans, they've got anyone. So 4th, I've put Leyton Orient. They did come up 2 seasons ago from National League, going undefeated in National League. I think last season it was new to them, being back in it. So I think they'll just miss out on automatic promotion by say 4 points. That leads me on to 3rd, which is promotion, and I've gone with Bolton. I think we will demolish the league. We could go first undefeated for the next, say, for starting 2 months. If we stay top and just try and scrap draws or wins or keep them all going, I think my prediction will change. Bolton will go in top. But it's to start off. I don't know who we'll have. If we get Tranmere first, which I think might be happening, I think we'll struggle with the first game because it's Tranmere's a decent side, which I'll talk to you about in the next 2 minutes or so. You've got the likes of buddy Neil Dans, ex-Bolton. We've got Spearing. They've got Spearing, ex-Bolton. Right. Moving on to 2nd, I've put Newport County. So, Newport, I do like the club. I think they'll do well. They'll start off great. They'll have a few bad games. They'll go a few weeks undefeated. They'll go, yeah, we need to start. And then they'll face us. They'll try and come out all guns blazing there, but I think we'll beat them 2-1. But I think us and Newport will do well in the FA Cup because I've seen Newport literally almost beat City. They literally was unlucky. They got beat 3-2 off City. I think it were Phil Foden double in the last, say, 15-10 minutes. I think new striker, new goalkeeper, new centre mids, all that lot. Literally just try and pace it. Just pace it. Like I've said, Bolton, just pace the league. Get easy wins. Try and draw. Don't lose stupid games. Try and do well. First, I've put Tranmere. So Tranmere, I think they won't go undefeated. I think they'll do well. They've got fresh signings. They've got all this. They've got all that. I think Spearing will do well. Neil Dams will do well. There's links they're going to get Liam Feeney, but I don't think that's happening because I think they'll stay at Blackpool for the next 2 seasons. So I think new blood, new youth, anything. I think they'll go undefeated for the next 2 months. They'll lose a stupid game, draw, morale will go down, then January transfer window, boom, players in, players out. They'll go up, they'll stay first. I think boom, done. And then I'm going to put my prediction here. Playoffs, I'm going to put Leyton Orient versus Southend because it'll be 4th versus 7th, 5th versus 6th. I think Leyton Orient will beat Southend 3-1 on aggregate, with Southend winning the first one and Leyton Orient coming back and battering them 3-0. You can at me at that, don't care, my prediction. And then 5th versus 6th, Salford City versus Scunthorpe. I think Salford will win that. Easy, I think they'll go 4-2 on aggregate. Then they'll go up against Leyton Orient in the final. But I think it'll be a cagey affair, got extra time. And it'll be a bit 1-0, Salford will win it. I think it'll be Tranmere, Newport, Bolton and Salford all going into League One. That's my prediction. All I care about is if I get some right, I will laugh my head off. If I even see Bolton, if I end up having Bolton 3rd and teams I've put like bottom, I will laugh. I would have been like a genius. I'm not a wizard. My prediction, don't care what you all think. You can either at me if I've got any teams wrong. You can at me if I've slated clubs about anything. I don't care. It's my prediction. All I want is to try and see. Just can't wait for the new league to start. Just all try your best. But Bolton 3rd, done. My prediction. At me at it. Don't care. Do what you want. My prediction. End it.